Hello, people of the internet. Spaz here. Welcome to episode 4 of the Master Mode FTW Mage playthrough. Today, we're starting preparations for hard mode. And the first thing I actually need to do today is find myself an egglet of the wind so I can get lightning boots. They are essential for getting to outrunning the wall of flesh because Spectre boots cannot do it. Alright guys, we found the anklet of the wind. Nice. Take that jungle grass. Can use it for my pylon. Just a band of regen. So, since we have all these accessories now, we can make our lightning boots. Thank you. Alright, so lightning boots have been acquired. We have the need for speed. So, the last thing I need to do, before, of course, my hell bridge, is to make some pylons. So, I'm gonna go do that. Talk to you guys when I finish. Alright guys, well I was building my ocean pylon and King Slime decided to show up, so let's give him a nice welcome visit to my world. And there he goes. He has been killed. Alright guys, so the pylons are done. This is of course the snow pylon, the main base. Alright. This here is the forest pylon. Nice quaint little floating island. Pretty cool. Next we have the desert pylon. Isis, the party girl. I don't know why her name is Isis. Don't ask me why. Then we got the jungle pylon. Another floating island. Pretty decent. Then last, we have the underground pylon, or the mushroom pylon, with these two guys here. This one's a little different, but it's unique, which is cool. Alright, so those are my pylons. And the last thing we need to do before the wall of flesh is actually build my hell bridge. But I promised inventory organization was a thing. So here we go. Boom. See, I can do it. I can, in fact, do it. I hope that appeases some of you. But yeah, I'll be building the Wall of Flesh path for a while. And then boss time. So I'll cut back once I'm done with that. Alright guys, it's time for the Wall of Flesh fight. Path is done. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Take 2, here we go. I have a decent amount more path now, so I should be good now. We did good last time, it's just I ran out of path like I always end up doing. Third time's the charm, here we go. I've curbed my laziness and finally made the path longer than it should need to be. So let's see if I can actually do it this time. Nice, we got him. See, I told you it was easy. Not that the fight's hard, it's just... I'm a lazy bum. It's just what comes down to it. You would think I would learn my lesson by now, but I just never do. Part of my character arc, I never learned my lesson. But that does it for that, so... Oh. Well, I guess we found the Hallow already. That's fine, whatever. We got a Sorcerer's Emblem already. That's at least something. We're struggling a little bit with path and all that. Alright, well, all flesh is done. Super excellent. And, well, now we get to start hard mode, so let's go smash some altars. I'm gonna need to spread some Hallow around the Oasis pylon. The Crimson's kind of pretty close to it, so we need to save it. The Crimson, especially at the start of hard mode, is, in my opinion, definitely a lot more of a challenge than the Corruption is, because there's so much variety in mob. And then there's Herblings, which are horrible. Nice, titanium, alright. That's really good. So, I forgot to get a hell pickaxe, so I'm gonna get that. And then once I do that, I'll do the hard mode mining process, which I'm not gonna go into much detail on, because it's not really the most interesting thing to watch. So, yeah, I'll do that, and I'll cut back once we kinda have some upgrades going. Okay, so first step, I guess, is going to be finding the wizard. Oh! Oh. That was way too fast. But I don't have a problem with this because I wanted to find him, so I'm gonna try to make the Crystal Storm. I haven't made that in a long time. And it's pretty good. I don't know why I never make it. I'll probably also make the Magical Harp. Start getting some hard mode weapons. Be pretty good. Alright, so the wizard moved in here. Okay. I'll get these researched so then I can have those. The bell, I don't really know what that does. I think it makes that... Oh, it makes that pixie pit, I think. Need to buy you. Need to buy that. I don't know what that does. So the only thing I need left for the Crystal Storm is Souls of Light. 15 to be exact. Souls of Light acquired. Give those a research. Just so I don't gotta worry about it for the rest of hard mode. We actually need to make a bookshelf. So we'll do that. Gotta find a good place to put it. Crystals out. And there's my Crystal Storm. Great. Really good. Demon Scythe has more damage, a little bit, but this one's a lot more precise of a weapon. So the Amber Staff, no, the Sapphire Staff is now gone. It's going to be replaced. Another weapon is obviously going to be the Meteor Staff, because the Destroyer is a thing, so we gotta get some pixie dust. Shouldn't be a problem. The increased spawn rate mechanic is actually really good. It makes farming so much easier. Which is the point, probably. But it's Meteor Staff time. And since I researched pixie dust, I can actually make pixie wings once I get some Souls of Light. So that's good. Now we can make the Meteor Staff. Nice. But yeah, there we go. 2 hard mode weapons. Hard mode armor. It's pretty good. Next we'll be getting some wings, so I guess I'm going to the sky. This will make farming wyverns easier though. Definitely. Wings acquired. Nice. I would have preferred to get frost wings, but that's okay. Fairy wings are easier to get. Okay. We got wings, so now we just need a few more accessories. And then I think mech boss time. So first accessory I always get when I play mage is the mana cloak, because I just like the way it looks for one, but I also like the star effect it has where it drops stars that do a lot of damage and replenish your mana when you pick them up. Very good. Of course, one other thing I need is obviously the Charm of Myths. It is legendary. In my opinion, it is a legendary item. So maybe this will give me the Philosopher's Stone. Let's see. No, another Star Cloak. Philosopher's Stone has been obtained now. Oh, I also got a beeswax. Good. So, let's make some new accessories. Band of Legion. Alright. Mana Cloak. Charm of Myths. Cool, that looks nice. I like it. I love this cloak. I really do. Alright, so that's done. So now, I guess it is time to maybe get ready to fight some bosses. Always exciting. I actually forgot to show you guys this house here I made at the ocean. It's a little snail. Well, not little snail, but it's a snail. I can't actually believe that I just got that. I wasn't even here for that, but great. So, pretty much all I have to do now before I fight the first mech boss is, of course, to just get some more potions, because I just remembered I can make a mini crimson biome now. So I'll do that, get some wrath potions, and then we'll see which mech boss we're gonna fight. I just remembered that the golden shower I can get since I have crimson in the world, and I can't use flasks for ichor as a mage. They don't work on mage weapons. So I guess I'll be getting the golden shower. There really is a lot of weapons mage has. It's cool. So I've actually noticed that I almost have all the pieces to the Ankh Shield. So the only one I need left is the megaphone. So why not, you know? I'll get that, and then I won't have to worry about getting the Ankh Shield later. There it is, guys, the megaphone. I just gotta turn the spawn rate back down and grab it. And it's Ankh Shield time. Nice, finally. Love the Ankh Shield. I always find it worthwhile getting, because debuffs suck. Let's make ourselves a golden shower. Perfect. Epic weapon. Piss on you, sir. So, I want to fight the twins first, because then I can make the magical harp and the, like, bell light pet fairy one. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Make the spawner. We can just research it. Fight it as many times as we want. So now, the only thing left to do is give this a little bit of an expansion, and we'll be ready to go. Talk to you guys after that is done. Alright guys, here we go. try against the twins. Forgot that I didn't have full mana yet. Alright, there we go. And we have these now, so let's see if I can do better this time. I also think I forgot to use that. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, guys. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I can research these now. It's good. And I can research Hallowed bars. Nice. So Miss Steampunker has arrived. Very nice. So let's raid her shop here. Give me the Contaminator, thank you. Give me the jetpack, thank you. Give me the static hook, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, let's craft our things. Oh yeah, we need the bell. Assuming it's a light pit. It'd be better than the sharding heart here. Yes, it is a light pit. Cool. That has got to be one of the closest destroyer fights I've had. And the pirates are coming. That's wonderful. Whatever. That has got to be one of the closest destroyer fights I have ever done. So, the last mechanical boss we have to kill is, of course, Skeletron Prime. But you all know how that goes. You gotta, Skeletron Prime proof your entire arena, or your world will suffer. Alright, guys. Time for Skeletron Prime. Let's see how this goes. Oh, finally. Alright. I don't know why that happens with Skeletron Prime. Every time I fight it, like, I always struggle a couple times, but then when I actually fight it, the time I beat it, it's never actually that hard. Yes. Let's get our hallowed bars out. I'll just say we had like 85 or whatever. It doesn't really matter. We can make hallowed armor either way. that out to upgrade our pickaxe. And hallowed armor awaits. Minion magic. Yeah. Making yourself a pickaxe axe. Perfect. We have one extra defense. 68. 70. Why does it have less damage? Whatever. That's fine. It's kind of a bummer. Has less damage, but I'll keep it on me. So with that, I think I'll end episode 4 here. We've done an absolute crap ton of stuff in this episode, so yeah, we did a lot, so I'm definitely ending it here. Thank you guys for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed this episode, or enjoying the series so far. And remember to subscribe. Help me reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Again, I'll be in your room tonight if you don't do that. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.